What do we need to know as a community to come together and get this blockchain going?
All right. Well, as you know, Block 1 won't be launching the blockchain. And so it is up to the community to take the free software that we're offering and set up nodes and start running it. And so there's a lot of financial incentive for everyone to cooperate to do so. Because there may be many competing chains, but the one that has the most consensus, the most value, the most vested interest, basically the one that supports the distribution that exists, is likely to have the most buy-in. So most projects will say, trust us, we're going to do X, Y, and Z. And we actually say, no, don't trust us, trust everyone. Right? And it's sort of a leap of faith. We're trusting you, you're trusting us, we're giving our software away. And it's a very giving system. So being a block producer is a technical position, but it's also a political position. You have to have buy-in from the community. And like all political systems, the incumbent does have some advantage. So the incentive is for 21 people to get together and work out amongst themselves. Hey, we're going to be the initial block producers. We're going to configure a blockchain and launch it. And you can have the advantage when it comes together from users. And block producers stand to make a lot of money, because if you had a blockchain worth $100 billion like Ethereum, the 20 block producers, even if they take just 1% of the inflation, are looking at $10 billion. Sorry, $1 billion, 1% of $100 million. $1 billion a year divided by 20 people is $50 million per producer. And that's a lot of money to operate a network. There's a lot of profit opportunity there. There's a lot of influence and prestige that comes along with being a block producer. You have more direct control. And in many cases, the ideal candidates for block producers would be exchanges or block explorers, or somebody who's already running a full node anyway, because the delta cost is zero. So you can capitalize on the trust that you have from your other businesses to monetize it. So why is the community going to come together? Because there's so much incentive to being there on the first one that you want to find other people. And if you can find 20 people and you get the best 20 people and work it out amongst yourselves, then you'll have a very decentralized initial core group of people that are starting the blockchain. And it's coming from the community, not us. And
that's a Dan Larimer, a sit-down Q&A with EOS Go, a community hub that's documenting things that are going on with the EOS community. EOS is a decentralized blockchain that's said to be launched sometime this summer, and it will be a direct competitor to Ethereum, allowing users to run decentralized application. EOS will also be the first blockchain with a constitution, setting up a system of governance to resolve disputes. If you don't know what a block producer is, it's similar to a miner. In this system, it's a delegated proof of stake system where block producers are basically elected by the community to have some of the responsibilities that are similar to miners. Some of their responsibilities include creating blocks, file hosting, backing up servers, and running the nodes. And then in this case, they'll also be following the constitution, which will allow them to freeze certain accounts and misbehaving contract, take down notice of files, and they'll also be performing hard and soft forks. If you want to learn more about being a block producer and some of the next steps, I'll have some of these articles linked down below. As you could hear from Dan Larimer, there is a financial incentive, and if you're already running a node, this is something that you may want to look into. Okay, and I also invite people to check out this EOS Go Steemit.com account, which is documenting much of what's going on the Telegram, summarizing what's going on the EOS Telegram. Dan Larimer did make an appearance yesterday on the EOS Telegram and talked about a little bit of the changes and some of his points of view of what's going on right now. You guys could go ahead and check that out. I have everything linked down below. I'm doing my research here with the block production of EOS and things related to EOS, because I do think that there is more than just a financial incentive getting involved with EOS, being that they're creating a constitution and being one of the first blockchains to do so. I think that there's something there, in my opinion. I think that there's a lot of value, and it feels to me like EOS is ahead of its time, being that Dan Larimer already did Steem and BitShares as basically use case scenarios. I see those blockchains running favorably, and the delegated proof of stake system has already been basically beta tested here on Steem. There is block producers on Steem, so if you guys want to know basically how it works, look at Steem and understand the DPOS, the delegated proof of stake system, and basically EOS will be running on a system similar to that, where block producers will be running the nodes and taking care of some of the technical and governance aspects. EOS is also documenting the candidates that will be running for block producer candidates, and it's somewhere here on this post. You could basically see who are the people that are lining up, the candidates that want to be block producers. And again, these block producers will be voted by the community when the EOS blockchain runs. I'm still learning about this. I feel like there's a lot of technical things to wrap my mind around, and I am inviting the crypto maniacs out there to look into this so that together as a crypto maniac community we can learn more and possibly benefit from gaining education here on the EOS platform, because this one, guys, smells like a boom like no other. I'm excited about it. Okay, let me know what you think, what you have to offer, and I invite you to check out the EOS Go because they're documenting good information. There's a Telegram for EOS. I haven't jumped on it just yet, but I think I might as well jump on it sooner than later so that I can start learning more. I invite the crypto maniacs to drop a comment, share articles, or do whatever we can so that we can learn more about this EOS. I like to call it Ethereum on steroids, although that's an unofficial name. But in my opinion, it seems like they have all the factors lined up to produce a product that could be a boom like no other. I'm excited about this. Let me know what you think. Is this a boomer, a doomer? I want to hear both the pros and cons associated with EOS, the block production, and whatnot. Drop a comment below. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.